I believe that Ms. Matura, due respect to her, misunderstands her role and function. Her role and function here is not to tell the city council or an employer whether or not they could make a staff redundant. I saw her on the news and she was talking about numbers and financial records, and she shows an inability to read a balance sheet. So that when we look at these things, we know the savings. This is not a decision that I made lightly. It's a very difficult decision. I understand that it affects people and it's serious when you talk about jobs. But I just came out of a meeting and she wants to go into the city council's books to make suggestions to how the city council could be more efficient in its operations. I was the first to respond to her and to tell you, I know that Belize City Council is one of the most inefficient organizations. I don't need Audrey Matura to tell me that we are inefficient. We are making steps that are policy decisions to try to put the city council in the right fiscal order, and this is necessary. She asked we met on Monday, she asked about financial information she wanted. I gave her our budget, I gave her what we spent on security, I gave her the proposed cost for the privatization and how much we're going to spend here. We're spending $730,000 right now for security, that's budgeted, and with this privatization we're going to spend $411,000. So it's going to be over $300,000 savings. What we want to hear from them is very meaningful proposals of how we could reduce the harmful impact on this redundancy on workers. Not to hear whether or not we are spending adequately on security. She asked a question about security vehicle. She wants to know who drives that vehicle, where is that vehicle parked. That is not your business. Your business is to deal with the workers. I was listening to her in that meeting, and I came off with the impression that we're not talking about the workers.